Hey guys, Andrew from Seemu apps here, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can make your app request a rating or review from the user as follows. So let's get into it. So asking the user to review your app is quite simple. In Xcode here, I've created a new single view application, and to ask for a review or rating we simply do import store kit. In the class we want to ask for the review, and then if you did load we do sk store review controller dot request review. Now this is only available from iOS 10.3 onwards, and also from iOS 11 Apple are requiring, if you have any functionality in your app, to ask for the user to review it, has to be used using their inbuilt framework here. Otherwise they will reject your app and it won't be allowed on the App Store. So it's also good to do if hashtag available platform. We'll do iOS 10.3 star, and then in that we'll place the request review, and else we can do request review from a manual method here. So what this is essentially doing is if the user is running on iOS 10.3 onwards, it will support this sk store review controller.request review. Otherwise, if they don't have iOS 10.3 onwards, we can have a manual method to request for a review. So let's run this now and see what it actually looks like when we're running our app. Okay, we can see our app running here now. When it loaded up, it asks us to enter in our review. We can rate it up to 5 stars, and we can't actually change the text on it or anything currently. It simply shows this pop-up with your app icon up the top, enjoying then your app name, and tap a star to rate it on the App Store. So if we tap 3, we'll notice we get cancel and submit. Submit is grayed out. The reason for that is because we're testing our app currently, we can't actually submit a review. But when your app is actually live on the App Store, you'll be able to hit this submit button, and then either yourself or a user can submit a review for your app. And just one quick note, this sk store review controller.request review won't always display to the user. In the Apple documentation, it said if it isn't appropriate to display, essentially it won't show up. So I'll just show you here. Let's go to the class reference. So in this class method here, in the topics, it says tell StoreKit to ask the user to rate or review your app if appropriate. So it will show up most of the time, but sometimes if iOS determines it's not a good time to show it, it won't actually show that request review for your app. So you can download the source code for this below.